Guys, it's Leo. This is only 5 minutes and 54 seconds, and I am going to. I already made a song, but yeah. Is this going to be a little impossible? I didn't really know because I just moved to the side. I just realized that some of my friends just bullies me every time I tell them a secret. I just tell them a secret, what I knew in my past years when I was only 6 years old. I told them my biggest secret. They didn't really care, and my friends started pushing me. And then at lunchtime, I just got enough, and I didn't really care anymore about them. When I was eating lunch today, it really happened. I just tried avoiding it. It's true, it happened to me today. It's actually true, I'm making a song out of this. When I was in school, one of my friends, when I was sitting at lunch, eating my favorite lunch, and then they just pushed me out of my chair. I said, please stop it, that actually hurts, because then I started actually crying for at least 1 hour. But at least the teacher came and they actually made them go to detention for at least, and then they had to go, and then they had to go meet the principal. But I was so happy, but then something bad happened. One of my biggest bully came up to me. He said, hey, you don't belong here, you were supposed to be in the trash because you belong there. And then he punched me in the stomach and I started crying again. But then I realized to not cry and fight against myself. But I remember the things what I knew. I can't just let it go through me. I played with my best friends and they actually weren't my friends. So I had to say, why not my friend? Are you just playing with me? Is it true or not? Are you here to play with me? Because you used to play with me. I just gave you my biggest phone. Remember that time? But I never gave you my phone. You gave it back to me. Remember that time? And he was like, yeah, so I don't care, really, thank you for your phone. But then I gave it back, and then your brother broke it. But I said, my little brother broke it, and I can't really resist. I just couldn't help nothing out until I just realized I had a nice plan to help it about myself. Until I told my friend, I told them to help me, but everybody actually hated me because they thought I was lying, that I got punched in the nose when they saw my nose bleeding, because it actually happened. When my nose was bleeding, they thought I just put the paint there, but it was not true. And then my nose started bleeding again in school today, because my one friend who was actually my best friend, and then he didn't really mean to punch me. Hey. And I said, why did you do that? That's the second time that I can't really resist it. Why do you have to keep doing that to me? I thought you said you would stop doing it. Why are you lying? You just lied like 2003 times or 67 times. It's like 6, 7, but we're not drilling here. Can you just help me? You did this already to me 1,000 times, and I can't get through it. You always do this to me. Until one of my friends who was really bad, and those are the people who actually pushed. Well, that was actually the person who pushed me down. He just made me have a more bloody nose. He actually almost broke my nose. And I can still talk really well, I can't still sing. But the only thing, my nose, I don't know if it's ever going to be okay again. I just like having something what I like, something what I knew what would happen. And I never knew that was going to happen until the day that's what happened. But these days my sister and my brother, they were bullying me all day long, and I just had to make a song by myself. I didn't really know nothing, but I just got through it. That's actually the whole song, and that was really true. I hope you guys like it, but I'm never going to risk it again. Like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll make another video. If this is 10 minutes long, I could make another song, but bye.